Oh, here we go. Good Monday morning. How we doing? It is Monday, the 28th of September. I gotta turn my Echo device off. There we go. Pulling ourselves up on the old iPod. This is an old iPod too. Man, how old is this? I wonder if it has a date on it. Probably not. It doesn't have a front camera. It's got a spot for it, but that's it. Anyway, so how we doing? Happy Monday morning. Last Monday of September, I gotta put my iPod up so I can see it while I'm tying. Here we go. So I got my cup of coffee here. Yeah, what did we do since we last saw last Monday? We went on an adventure. We ended up going. My wife and I went to Banning State Park. We've been hitting the Minnesota park system up during the weekdays, and pedestrian traffic is at an absolute standstill out there right now. During the weekdays, nobody's at the campgrounds, hardly anybody's at the camp or the park in general. So we've established that if we bug out there and spend the night and then get up and hit the trails or hit the water or do whatever we want to do before people start showing up, it's ideal. We've looked at possibly doing it over the weekend, but looking at the online registration for the campsites and such, everything is booked out still on the weekends. So getting out and enjoying what we have while we have it is just fantastic. And it's interesting. The idea and concept of camping in general can be kind of weird because it's like there you are, here I am. I go through all this effort to go sleep in the woods and eat a can of soup, cook a hot dog. I mean, I could easily do all that here, but there's something about being somewhere else. I don't know. It's a lot of fun. Anyways, at the last state park we were at, even sleeping at night, I don't know how far we were from I-35, but we could still hear the interstate. Not much, but just a really faint, acceleration, people coming on and off of the interstate throughout the evening. But it wasn't bad. So, yeah, here we are. End of September. October's ready. Who is ready for October? I am ready for October. I even have my Halloween decorations out. It's going to be interesting this year with COVID-19 lingering around, stinking it up. There's been a lot of recommendations saying no to trick or treat. This is what you should do, what you shouldn't do. I haven't really fully committed as to what we're going to do yet. I'd love to pass out candy. Our plan this year was to pass out full-size Snickers bars because we don't get that many trick-or-treaters. And it's like if there are kids that are going to be going out, should you try to accommodate them, or do you not do anything, keep your lights off, and try to discourage anything? I don't know. What do you guys think? Leave your comments. I love reading comments. I encourage people to leave comments when these videos, the majority of these people, majority of everybody gets to check out these videos. And I appreciate everybody taking the time to check these out, hearing what I have to say or do or whatnot. But let's tie some flies today. Like I said, I got my cup of coffee, and it's kind of hard to call it a cup of coffee because what it is it's some Folgers instant tea bag styles. I don't know what happened, but I normally actually have a couple of pounds or a couple of bags or a couple of cans of coffee on reserve. and rations have run their course and whittled their way all the way down to nil. But what do you do? All right, so let's tie some flies this morning. No, like all Monday mornings, nothing in particular is on deck on the docket. Uh-oh, getting all tangled up here. Let's go ahead and slide over to the bench and tie a couple of flies, because that's what we do. Is we tie flies. So yeah, what do we want to tie? I am thinking of just kind of freestyling it, just kind of messing around, seeing what we can come up with. And Monday mornings, I've been kind of sticking to Kabari, Tenkara style. So I guess we might as well, I suppose we could continue on with that trend or tradition, or however you want to refer to it. Let's get some hooks out. Good morning, brother. It's got your coffee, and it's going to be good to go for a fantastic morning. Excellent. So I am going to pull out some of these size 12s. I like size 12s. These are some size 12 caddis R7 barbless hooks. And we'll get one of those in. And we'll yoke it up a little bit. The yoke's on you. And we'll do it with some, I don't know, I kind of like that hopper yellow we were using the other day. So let's continue with that. This is a 70 denier hopper yellow. I like that, it's a nice color. Go ahead and start our thread. And that went right into my coffee. I had the little tag in, almost to the trash can. Alright. I don't have any material really pulled out dedicated to today's tie, so we're just going to wing it. Let's go find ourselves a nice little soft hackle. I think we can find something pretty. Wonder if this will work. This is a dyed grizzly hackle. Kind of a brownish. And it might be a little big. Let's try it. We'll try a couple of turns on this and see what happens. There's only one way to really find out. Alright, first things first, we'll just strip the junk off because we're not going to need that. And we're going to tie this in by the tip. Yeah, buddy, just like that. Go ahead and trim off that excess. Very good. Alright. You know what time it is. I'm going to use my hackle pliers just so I can get a better grip on it. My hands are a little shaky this morning. My right arm has been acting up. I've been experiencing some arm pain. recently, and it's been really bothersome. Keep those pulled forward the best we can. Maybe one more, and that's going to be it. Like that, nice and simple, nice and clean. We got a couple of randoms hanging out back there. Let's get rid of those. You, I think that's it. Nope, I see ya. Here we go. And let's do this kind of like a brassy. Let's do a copper wire body. Let's tie this in. We'll go down the back side a little bit. Give it a little bit of a turn. There we go. We're looking good. And this is a brassy sized copper brown. So it's got a little darker tint. It's not a bright copper. It's got a little dark tint to it, which is alright. We like that. I'm going to take this all the way up the back end, and then we're going to throw some peacock in there. Nice close touching wraps. We like that. Make sure we're looking good all the way around. We're going to leave it right there. Lock that off. And we'll give that a trim. Beautiful, just like that. All right, peacock. Let's get some of that out. Let's go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Actually, yeah, we'll stick it with 3. I don't want to cut it into my hackle. That wouldn't be very good. Here we go. Nice and clean. And where's our hook and hackle plier grabber? Give that a little twist, and we'll give it a turn. Find the tip of that hook, because guess what? That hook will break that peacock curl so quick. Alright, looks good. Lock that off. Boom. Boy, this is a nice looking fly, I tell you what. One, two, three. Nice and clean. I like it. I like it a lot. That's just fantastic. And with that copper wire on there, that should get a nice little sink action onto it. Here we go. All right, so how we doing? How we doing, Josh? How we doing, brother? Got his coffee and he's good to go. Fantastic Monday in the office. Yeah, that's Monday. I don't know why Mondays have such a bad rap. Monday is not a bad word. At least not anymore. You know, it used to be, I don't know. Let's see. We might be able to zoom in just a little bit more. Maybe something like that. I don't know. Keeps wanting to jump its focus. I don't know. We do it. We have fun. Got a cup of coffee. So, brother, when are you going to tie some flies? I'd like to see some of your creative wonders, because you are a very creative person. And, yeah. Haven't seen anything in a while. But let's see here. Let's go ahead and tie up another one, because that's what we can do. And we'll see what we can do a little bit differently. Bada boom, bada bing. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's take my ugly mug off of this. Nope, not that one. That one. There we go. Oop. Alrighty, let's get another hooking device. I need to grab a little bit. Oh yes, this will be perfect. This has last week's in it. And I just like keeping my Tenkara style flies in their own little bins. And which is nice, because, you know, these last few weeks, these last month, I've been kind of filling that box up a few flies at a time, which is a lot of fun. Well, if you want to live stream from your phone, you have to hit the 1,000 subscribers, um, which has been a long journey for me because here I am at 1,104. I check every day. I love seeing those numbers. I love seeing the data, the analytics of it all. YouTube is very fascinating. I spend too much time on it and not enough time enjoying it. There we go. Let's do another hook right there, just like that. And what do we got here? Oh yeah, we got that same. How big is this? Let's try that. We're gonna just try that. This is gonna be a super simple one. We got Jordan in the house. What's up, brother Jordan? Make one that's green. Alright, we'll do some green in there. We're going to use our yellow thread for our head because we still want to get a little contrast. Hopper yellow. And we're going to use our green hackle here. This is going to be pretty spiffy, I think. Alright, we'll finish that head off. Actually, what we're going to do, at the request of my good friend Jordan, we are going to add some green to it. This is going to be a little different. This is going to be a lot of different. Alright. We're going to save the hackle towards the end. We're going to do our little butt end first. Alright, so I just found just this tiny little piece of green scrap. And what can we do with it? Do I have my round cutter? No, I don't. We'll just do it with our scissors. We'll just give it a little snip. A little snip. Here we go. That's something, right? Let's work our thread towards the rear. Just like that. Let's get this hackle in here. Do the famous high and tight, as I like to call it. Boom and boom. Leaves a little anchor point. Here we go. Well, good morning, Perry. Good morning, Safine. How are my people doing today? It's hackle time. What do we think of that one, huh? This little green butt and kind of not really typical using this hook with dry fly with the stiff hackle. I want to push that back just a little bit. I've got just a couple of strands, not a couple of strands, but a couple of barbs. A couple of barbs. Barb. There we go. That's gonna be it. That is us on the bus. I see you sticking in there. Let's get you out. There we go. That'll work. There's something with some green. That's gonna really... I don't know how that's gonna want to swim. But there's only one way to find out, I suppose. Get it in the water. Get it in the water. Alright. Let's do another one. Let's jump right back into it. I like that. We'll do our thread. Go. All right, let's do a black hackle. Oh, this will be fun. We're just going to do that and that. All right, so we got our black hackle. We'll strip the stem. Down to the tip, all the way down to the tip. Oh, I forgot to build our head. Haha, we just started our thread without the head. That'll work. Come on, guys, stay forward. There we go. Lightning bug. Yeah, I guess you could call it a lightning bug. Little glow bug, if you will. And that's going to be it for this. This one's just going to be about as basic as it gets. All right. There we go. We'll give that a quick trim before we lose it. Ben, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. We are up and at 'em and ready to go. And see, when this hits the water, it's basically what we're looking at. Some light twitches. And that's it. What do we think? What do we think? I like it. Oh, and my camera froze. Damn it. Well, that's going to be an issue. So, I get about 30 minutes. Looks like I get about 30 minutes, and then I get a hiccup in the Wi-Fi. So, let's see here. We're here. We're still live streaming. What is wrong is we're going to get it back up. There we go. Okay. I can see myself, and we are here. Alright, so I got to readdress my camera. Because for whatever reason, my Wi-Fi decided to reset and re-access itself, but we'll get it back up and running. I'm getting good at this, disconnecting and then reconnecting. This should work, because that's showing me the right IP. There we go. And we'll refresh that page. We'll zoom back in. Okay. And there we are. See, there we are. Now we got the two of us. So you guys didn't get to see what we got to do there, but that's what we did. Okay. Yeah, so the Husingfeld Life is going to make a regular video until you have 1,000 subs. I say good luck, Chuck. That's a long road. 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. Unless you throw something stupid viral video out there, you don't get any respect. Especially, I don't know, at least here in the fly tying world. It took a long, hard grind to get 1,000. Let's see here. Let's see, we got a little bit more time. Whoa. I don't know. I think it might storm here soon. Looking kind of McNasty out. If it's not going to storm, I do got to run some errands. I'm going to go get my flu shot today from the VA. Yeah. Anyways, let's tie at least a couple more. We got people tuned in. We got my brother Josh. We got my brother Jordan. We got Ben in the house. I'm in the house. We're all here because we're not all there. Let's go ahead and and grind one more or two more out while our camera is still functioning. Let's get ourselves zoomed. Camera one, let's do this. What other kind of trouble can we get into? You know, I do like experimenting with this Peacock and Ostrich. So let's do something with that. Let's do something completely different. Let's see what we can do with one of these. We'll go back to same hook. And we're going to switch to a white thread. A little bit bigger thread. This is a 140 denier, so twice the thread is that yellow. Sometimes all you need is content and friends and family sharing videos. Yeah, it is, and that's what it comes down to. I get about I think my channel is very respectable for its size and how much effort I actually put into it, because there's so much that can be done. There's so much to be done on a YouTube channel, and you know, you watch a lot of other, if you watch a good amount of other creators, you will, I don't know, it's that kind of, hey, how's it going, vlog style, welcome to the blah blah blah, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, blah 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 blah. It gets to be just a little bit too much, in my opinion. IMHO. But you know, I throw the, hey, don't forget to like, follow, subscribe, comment. I'm always asking for comments. That's my big thing, is I enjoy the comments in the comment section, because it gives me a break between the spammers, because I get a lot of, you know, sexy time spammers hitting me up, as my one comment on my video is the spammer. So I enjoy comments. Feel free to leave them. Questions, comments, hey, that was dumb, hey, that was awesome, whatever works. I wonder what would happen if we left that in. Let's try that. Let's do, maybe not quite yet. All right. Let's do our hackle up front. Maybe one more. We'll do one more. I like that. We got to get our thread forward just a little bit more. That should work. I like that. What is, oh, Jeep the Mac. You're gonna be doing that this weekend, huh? What's your weather gonna be like up there this weekend? Hopefully it won't be too cold. Hopefully it won't be too much of a chill in the air. MAC as in, for my non-Michigan viewers, MAC is the Mackinac Bridge, which connects the upper and the lower peninsula of the great state of Michigan. Alright, we're going to tie in 2-part Peacock, 1 part Ostrich white. Take you down the rear. And let's give that a twist and a advancement. Where'd my thing go? There it is. Jerry, good morning. Thanks for tuning in. And it looks like the camera froze again. Why is that? Alright, well, shit. I guess there's just something wrong with that, with my system here. We'll refresh that page. We'll refresh this page. And it's the Wi-Fi. For whatever reason, my Wi-Fi keeps disconnecting. Nope. We'll get it back here. I see. We'll figure this out here in 1 second. Refresh there. I will refresh this. And then we'll go back to that. And there we are again. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright, technical difficulties, but we'll get through them. Somehow, some way, we always do. Let's give that a twist. Rock it around. Oh, we lost our spot. Sometimes it gets a little dicey, those first couple twists, especially if we're going down a bend. But I will say I rather like that. I'm gonna tighten up my thread. I'm gonna spin it clockwise. Around 50 overnight and 60s during the day. Awesome. How many Jeeps are anticipated? How big of a crowd are you guys looking at? Because there's lots of you. I'm sure that's got to be doing a huge draw. Here we go. Keep that nice and tight so we can whip finish without building up too much. Excellent. I like that one. I think that's gonna just catch them all day long. I really like the Peacock and the Ostrich combos. I think that's pretty sweet. But I don't like that. I really don't. For whatever reason, it's just not appealing to me. If I don't like it, the fish aren't going to like it. Unknown because of COVID in the past. The Big Jeep event on the Mackinac Bridge drew over 900 last year. Wow. Well, you'll be surprised. Just be extremely careful up there because we all saw what happened. In Sturgis. So it's a mentality, it's an attitude, it's how people act and react around each other. Here it is. Oh, my wrist hasn't been that way. That should work. Get that camera back over there. There we go. Put my ugly mug in there. There we go. I like that. Alright, so I have no idea what's wrong with the camera, why it keeps freezing, why I keep losing my Wi-Fi connection. Maybe we'll need to kind of reconfigure everything, and I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll probably try maybe a different camera setup. I'm looking at getting into a document camera. Who knows? It might be the solution. It might not be the solution. Yeah, Jerry, these tools are pretty neat. They are the fly tool, the Minnesota fly tool, and this one comes. This is a bass trout, and then they also have a let me get this switched over. I'll just slide you out of the way. So they come in two sizes. You got a bass trout, and you can see the difference on the size, right? And then pike and muskie. Right, just I don't know. I'm sure there's a measured out system, but yeah, they're great. They do the exact same thing this does, but now if you are flaring and you got to get something big, sometimes the pen isn't big enough. And I really like this because, like I said, with this, like you can see right through it, which is pretty neat. Yeah, pretty neat tool. And like everything else, or like most things on the bench, you don't need it. It's not a necessity. It's great for tying those big old flare-haired musky flies. Maybe we should do that next week. I don't know. We got to figure out this camera system first. Should be hitting the water soon. I don't know. Like I said, it's been pretty overcast and rainy. I got a lot of leaves to take care of. I got to switch my brain over to leaf mode. But it's a wet day followed by a half dry day followed by another wet day, and the leaves are just wet and they're hard to handle when everything's soaked. I run over it with the lawnmower, and then I have a yard sweeper. Sweep it all up. But I don't know. We got a couple of flies tied. It's almost 10. We're going to just wrap it up, I suppose. Thank y'all for tuning in today. I really appreciate it. We do this every Monday morning. We do this again every Wednesday evening. Monday mornings from 9 till about whenever. Hopefully without any technical interruptions. And then again, Wednesday nights for Project Healing Waters. Project Healing Water Fly Fishing. That's a great program. Check them out. Thank y'all for tuning in today. Hope y'all have a great week. Thank you all for watching. Please stay healthy. Please stay safe, everybody. Please, 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 please. Love each other. Be kind. Rewind. Happy tying and tight lines. Peace'ems out. Thanks.